It's on the Radio 2 playlist. It's Tom Grennan all these nights. You might have heard him singing live with Zoe on the Breakfast Show last week from Birmingham Commonwealth Games. What a voice. It was unbelievable. I was in the car, I was driving along thinking, and it just stopped me. I was like, this is amazing. Tom Grennan there on Radio 2. I've got company in the studio.
Meow.
It's become a thing now, isn't it, Sal?
It has.
And we look forward to it on a Saturday morning.
I never thought in my wildest dreams that I would be presenting alongside a Welsh hunk. And here you are.
You know, Tony Blackburn,
goodness.
I walked in this morning and Tony went, "You're a strapping Welshman, aren't you?" I don't know what to say to you. You know, when he's stuck on the spot. Thanks, Tony. It's lovely to meet you too. Stop it. How are you, Sal? I mean, haven't, the pandemic kept us apart?
A lot of things have kept us apart. Mainly about 30 years, I think, probably. But if it wasn't for them, I'd be there. No, it's been a funny old time, hasn't it, since the pandemic?
It certainly has. But you're still bringing the croissants in for everyone?
I am. Did you enjoy yours?
I haven't had mine yet, actually.
I thought they were a little bit undercooked.
Oh,
myself.
really? I'll get back to you.
Did you not think so?
That'll be a nice treat.
Yeah.
Do you know, I was going to bring you a croissant. It's one of those stories that has failed, isn't it? By saying, "Oh, Sally, I was going to get you something this morning," but I didn't.
Yeah, you say
the
that.
shop wasn't. I know. But just because I wanted to hear you say croissant again, I don't think anyone says it better. Even the French. Go on.
Croissant.
I mean, look. Croissant. I mean.
Well, how would you say it?
I need to record it and put it in a bed for radio. Not like that.
No, well, say it.
Croissant.
It's not a croissant.
Well, there
it's
you go.
Croissant.
Oh my, there's a lot of spit then.
I'm sorry.
When I saw it through the sunshine.
I will.
That was. Can we just get some hand sanitizer?
Anyway.
The thing is, though, Sal,
What?
I don't know why I do this, but I go and buy a coffee. I like a little flat white. Occasionally, I'll treat myself to a pastry. And for no apparent reason at all, I did French like GCSE. I don't speak it that much, but I go and buy my coffee and a pastry, and I'll have a pain au raisin. What? I do it in a really aggressive French accent for no reason. Still, anyway.
But what is that you're trying to get a pan au what?
A pain au raisin. Pan au raisin.
A pan au raisin.
Yeah, I don't think they know either.
That's Dermot's favourite. That's
is
I
it?
have to get one of those for Dermot.
Oh,
yeah,
he's special.
So it's quite a relief not to have, because they're very expensive.
Well, you've got a week off then. You've got a couple of weeks off whilst he's on his holidays. Actually, a lot of people getting around the country at the moment. So help them out, Sal. What have you got?
I'll do my best. Okay, starting on the Chorley Road Black Rod, which is sort of, I don't know how you describe it. It's Greater Manchester is how it's described here. But anyway, the A6, the Chorley Road, is closed both ways. There was an accident there a couple of nights, last night or the day before, yesterday. Anyway, it's closed. It's not causing any problems at all at the moment. However, it's worth knowing that it is closed because it's a busy old stretch at the best of times. Now, south of Mablesthorpe in Lincolnshire, the A1104, that's East Street, is closed both ways. There's a building that's unsafe there. It's closed from Mortby Le Marsh through to Alford. And in Wales, may need your help here, Gavin, south of Aberaeron, the A487 is closed between Synodin
not a clue.
and Plump.
And a
Plump.
pain au chocolat?
I'm sorry.
And where? Spell it.
Plump. Well, I haven't put them right because I think people... Plump.
Lovely place, though. What a lovely place to live.
It's beautiful.
Busy at the moment, though.
The M23, there are restrictions all weekend, apparently, northbound, approaching the M25 at Junction 8. Now, there's currently a queue which goes sort of halfway back to Junction 9 on the M23. It's not necessarily affecting you getting into Gatwick Airport at the moment, but I've got my eye on it. I'm trying to sort out what's going on there and why. M3, queues both ways between Winchester around Junction 10 and the M27. It's particularly slow southbound. Now, there was a breakdown on the M3 around Junction 11 just before the M27, but the queue there both ways awful. And the A31, once you get off the M27 from the end of the M27 through to Stony Cross, that's the A31, and that's very, very slow on the southbound side. And the M5 traffic is starting to really stack up southbound through the Bristol area, junctions 15 and 16. And finally, extensive closures along lots of train lines today. There's that continuing strike action going on. Now, it's essential that you check any journeys before you set off, as some places are more affected than others, but do check before you think about getting on a train today. 03700 100 200 is the number, or travel to come in about an hour.
My dad's from Aberaeron.
Is he really?
Best ice cream shop in the world. Fact.
Really?
Yeah, perfect day for an ice cream too, isn't it?
99?
Oh, why not? Thanks, Al.